Okay, and here is my lesson plan. I elected to go with a Nearpod assignment because it can be synchronous and asynchronous. If the students wanted to do it self-paced or maybe they missed school for that day, I can always shoot them the link and they can go at their own pace. Or if I'm teaching it in the classroom, we can also review everything together. All right. Hello, class. Today we're going to go over TEKS 4.A. Demonstrate the transfer and adaptation of knowledge through the creation of original work. Our ALO and DOL are, why don't you read it, Timmy? Okay, so I will be able to demonstrate the knowledge from my research through the creation of a virtual experience. And our DOL is given a new platform. I will be able to create a virtual experience to demonstrate the knowledge from my research. So then go ahead and explore the 3D image, the virtual reality image you see in front of you. Let's explore this image as well. Okay. So in a Flipgrid, I would like you to go ahead and tell me, how can you use virtual reality photos like those to present your information? And then responses will be here, and we'll see the different things that the kids say. So our essential question, the question I want you to think about throughout this whole lesson is, what are the benefits of learning through a virtual experience? Okay, so today I'm going to introduce you to the application Roundme. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
Spaces. Have you ever wondered what makes a space special? It's an object. The object that a human being puts inside the space. Objects make the space come to life. Objects tell the story. Objects give shape to space. We all move from one space to another every day of our lives, and millions of things surround us. But do you really know what it is you see in front of you? Have you ever wondered what would happen if an object could speak for itself? Can you see the world where you travel between spaces? From the comfort of your sofa, knowing exactly where you are and what you see? You're about to experience it. Roundme.
Okay, just going off of that video you just saw, I would like for everyone to go ahead and answer, what are the benefits of learning through a virtual experience? So this is where we would expect all the answers and hope for 100% participation. We'd share our answers. Kids can listen to and compare different aspects of learning through virtual experience. Okay, let's go ahead and explore this Roundme. So what are we looking at here? You're asking yourself that. And you might have already said it. Duh, Mr. Cortez, it's a church. And you're right, it is. But we're trying to look beyond that right now. As you know, I always do. And we're actually looking at a virtual reality presentation. This one in particular is used as a tour. How, you may ask? Let's go ahead and look at it closer. Here is the tour out of the full screen, and this is the Roundme, the website I was talking to you guys about that we're going to be using. And I want to just show you guys what it looks like, right? And you're thinking, how is this virtual reality? If you actually click right here,
I believe this is more of what you would see in your virtual reality goggles. And this is what we're creating here. A couple of things to be noted is its purpose. And our purpose is to demonstrate what we learned, right? So I had you guys do research, and now we're going to apply that research into this photo. And so the way we're going to do this is first we need to analyze what is important. So let's look at this. Down here, you'll notice that there is an information card. And it gives you a tour description, which in this one it says, Église Saint-Martin, Arlen. And I don't think I pronounced that right. Because if you notice, the next part is the location. 6700 Arlen in Belgium. So that means that this was written in Dutch. I chose this one in particular because it had information and a couple different things that I wanted to show you. So you guys are probably already noticing the iCard up here, Rosace maybe? And if I click on that, it blows up the image, and I'm able to get a clear image of what is up there. Next, you'll see another one down here. And this one gives you information. Now, again, that information is in Dutch. It's accompanied by a photo, followed by a citation. You guys already know all about those citations because you're going to need them from your research. This one gives you the ability to move around because they did use multiple 360 photos. But that's not going to be our requirement. Our main focus will be the information from these iCards that was given. And that's what we're going to utilize for our project.
So, now that we've watched this video, we're going to go ahead and collaborate together. So let's go ahead and answer the question. How can information be viewed and shared in Roundme? So go ahead and type here, and that's where the posts will all come out. And we'll go through them, we'll share them, we'll find out what's good, and we'll try to make sure that we keep it what we all find is important together. Okay? And now, we're actually going to learn how to use Roundme.
So, you've talked about the benefits of learning in a virtual environment. You've also talked about the different things Roundme can do. The last thing for you to do is create your Roundme. It's real simple. First thing you want to do is you're going to go to your website, roundme.com. Then, you'll come to the middle and click on Get Started. It's as simple as go ahead and continue with Google, and you'll find your clever information. You can use your Dallas ISD email. Now, you're ready to create a tour. You'll need a 360 panoramic photo. I've told you you can take your own photo, or you can find one. I've showed you how to take it with a 360 camera. To find it, you'll just go right up here to Google, and you can search something like New York 360 photo. And a bunch of panorama photos will come out. What you're looking for is the ones that look like the edge starts where the last edge ended. And that's because it's going to be stitched together. There's so many, kind of like this one. You can literally do this for any city, anywhere in the world. I wanted to do Paris. You certainly can. Here's one. Here's an aerial 360 photo, and here's another. Go ahead and do New York. I believe we just did that. Tokyo is another good example. Anywhere you elected to do. Here's a really good one for Tokyo. Once you have a 360 photo, you're going to go ahead and just come to the Roundme page and upload it. Now, I'm going to upload one that I took. While that's being created, I want to discuss a few things. If you use one from Google, what do you have to do? That's right, you're going to make sure that you have a citation. let me know where that photo is from, because it's clearly not yours. That's okay. You're not stealing it as long as you give credit where credit is due. And that's what a citation is for, as you've learned previously. As when you were doing your research, it's the same concept. So let's go ahead and go back to this. And we're just going to wait for it to create. So that only took maybe a minute, 2 minutes tops. Once it was done, it just brought me right up to my photo. And there's me. I took this photo, as I told you earlier. So what we can do is begin to edit it so that we can convey information. Because right now, it's a blank canvas, and we're ready to put some information on there. So the first thing you want to do is come to the very top and click on the pencil. And now, we're ready to put all information needed. Let's start with a title, just like you would in a paper or anything of that nature. And so we'll just label this Great Wall. Once you have a title, you want to go ahead and put the information. Now, you can say what the tour is going to be about, or what information you're trying to convey. This is the history of the Great Wall of China. All that goes capitalized. China. You're going to put the photo location. And I got this Beijing, China. And then put your citation. You're going to hit save. And now the information for the tour is there. We're ready to begin hotspots. Those are the little clickable things that give us the information that we're trying to express. All you do is you come up to this little eye, you click on it, and you drag it to where you want it to be. Usually, what's clickable is the information that's going to be expressed about that particular spot. In my example, this is actually just tour guide information. Tour guide information. And I can put anything I want there. This is going to be where you find your souvenir shop. You can take photos really good from there, really well from there. You can find information about the tour, and you can pay for your entry. So I'm going to go ahead and just put example, because it'll take too long if I started typing all my information. And remember, keep it brief, but keep it sweet. Use bullet points. If you want to do paragraph, that's fine. But like I said, brief, sweet, and to the point. Then, I'm going to show you how to put your citation. You can say something like, for more information, click here. We're going to highlight click here. Then we'll click on the hyperlink icon. And this is where you're going to put your citation. Here in particular, I want strong, valid citations. So, again, I'm just going to put example.com, but what you would want to put is paste your website where you got your information. If you wanted to take it a step further, you could even put a photo up close to there. You can go to Google, find a photo, download it, or if you have a photo that you took, you can go ahead and put it. So I'll go ahead and put a photo, and what I'm left with is a photo of up close, or something that I want to share that's special about that specific location. My information, short, sweet, to the point, and my hyperlink that'll take me right to the source. And I think I'm ready to create that. Once you have that, that is done. And it even has its little title as you go over it. So, if you want to edit it, you just click right into it, go in there, change any information you want. Now, I want to show you how to put a video and take it a step further. All you're going to do is get another hotspot and put it right where you want it. Then, you can go to somewhere like YouTube, find a good, informative video, and you're going to click on Share. Once you do so, usually it goes straight to the link, but what you're going to do here is come to Embedded. Click on Embedded, copy the link, and then you're going to come right back to Roundme, and you're going to put the embedded video link. And once you paste that, the video comes right up, and it doesn't have to be a hyperlink. And you can title this, maybe even if you wanted to, the same title as the video, so they know exactly what it is they're watching. Click on Create. If I click on Preview, I can come right here. It has the title of the video. Click on it. Watch the video. If they wanted to, they can click on YouTube, and it'll take them straight to YouTube if they wanted to watch it in maybe full screen or something. Come over here. We have our tour guide information, our photo, our information, and a hyperlink. Now, we're going to take this another notch. So something that the example I had previously didn't show that this is actually capable of is adding sound. It was hard for me to find a good example with sound, so I waited till right now to show you, because it only takes 2 seconds to do. So we're going to go back into Edit by clicking on the pencil, and we're going to click on Directional Sound. This is really interesting. We can put this right here. And so all it's going to say is to drag and drop an audio file. In the past, I've taught you how to use software such as Audacity to create podcasts and other recordings. You're going to do that. You're going to record some information that you want to share, and we're going to just drag that file right in. Here, I have some simple sound recordings. Make sure it's a format that is accepted by Roundme. MP3 seems to work just fine. Now, if you hear, all I have is test information. So, the first thing I'm going to do is change the loop. I'll put the information one time, because I think that'll be good enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that so I can continue explaining what the other things do without it repeating test, test, test. I'm going to jump right back in. And you're going to notice there's this big blue shade or shadow. Now this, if you expand it, it gets wider. And as you get closer to the lower degrees, it gets smaller. What this is where the person that is previewing it needs to be looking in order for them to listen to the audio. That's the directional part of this. You can delay it a couple seconds, so maybe it doesn't start immediately, or you can just leave it at 0. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Save. Now if we preview it, we can see everything that we just posted. Up here is the video. Turn on the audio, make sure that's on, and if you heard that, that was the test sound. Right there, you would hear your information that you recorded, and down here will be the informational bit. Your expectation is to have 4 information hotspots, of which one of them can be a video, and you are also expected to have 1 sound. Once you're done with all of it, go ahead and come up here, share your project, click on Gmail, and send that right over to me. If you need help, email me. Don't be afraid to.
Then we would be brought right to Roundme, where we can get started. So that is my lesson. The kids would then begin their DOL, where they would create their Roundme, add their photos, add their information, and create their project. I'd like to thank you again for watching this and your consideration. Have a great one.